And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jim Miller. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bobby King Green.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's Bobby King Green ready to go for round 1. It's going to be very interesting to see how this first round plays out. At times, Green has started slowly. At other times, he has come out guns blazing. James Krause can certainly attest to that. Of course, he was knocked out by that vicious body kick back in 2013. Bobby Green ready to go here early round 1. He's able to slip the left there. Miller goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, overhand to the dome. Strike lands clean. Green's elbow is blocked. Throws the teep. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. Guillotine jump.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Great job landing a strike from his back.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Right into side control.
Getting him out here.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Green's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Miller's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Miller rains down.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Setting up a sub-attempt.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
He's work. I'm standing up.
Yeah, paging Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Big elbow there, lands. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm. Miller's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Big shot to the body.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
And the strike lands clean.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Big hook.
That is, oh man, this dude is good. Now he's backed up.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here.
Got his guard pass.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Now he's going full mount. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Green. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. And very effective with the ground and pound. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Miller's back in half guard. Very comfortable here. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Miller. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, nice elbow. This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Good work from the top here by Miller. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Miller's in half guard. 15 seconds. Miller's back to the side control now. Good, solid strike on the ground. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop!
All right, heading back to the corner now, and Miller's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Miller gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Tried to set up the straight leg. Maybe the seminal focus.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
He fought with so much intensity early that he looks like he's starting to get a little tired.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from his host. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. He passed the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Miller. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transition. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Green's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to... All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get...
All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see it. The ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swelling bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision. Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Miller's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jim Miller!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person